Okay, this theory is really long and kind of sort of complicated. Um, I am not going to take the time to give it to you, but I will give you the shorthand. Basically, Ash is in a coma, and how the Pokemon come along, I'm not entirely sure. I did read it, but it didn't make much sense. Which explains why he never ages. If you're interested, just Google it. It's there. Okay. I'm gonna go with no on the coma theory because I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Why couldn't... Well, I'm gonna ask you one question. Why couldn't they build a boat on Gilligan's Island, but they could build a radio out of a couple coconuts? If you look at it, it really shouldn't have been that hard for the professor to chop down a tree and build a raft. If nothing else. It would have ended the series. Okay? That's the same reason, ignoring Drake Bell's portrayal of Timmy Turner, which sucks, but that is for another day. Why is Timmy Turner never aging? Now, there is that episode, The Secret Wish, but then he, regresses back to 10, so just... Okay. Because it would end the series. Ash can't age because it would end the series. A 30-year-old Pokemon trainer... It's not so much creepy, but what kid is going to want to watch that? And while there are a lot of adult viewers, like myself, their main target audience is not the 30-year-old viewer. Okay? So, there's that. I found a theory that I actually hadn't heard of prior to researching this, and that was kind of cool. Because most of these are so overused on the internet that they're borderline on cliche. Okay. Basically, that Avatar The Last Airbender is a ripoff of a Pokemon. Okay. This is because Aang is trying to master airbending, while Ash tries to master Pokemon training. Aang has a female with him, so does Ash. Aang's guy friend is immature and easily falls for girls, and so does Ash's guy friend. I'm gonna say yes, that this is a ripoff, but not in what you think I'm gonna say. Nobody is original these days, and if you can try to convince me otherwise, but you will lose. Case in point, the new Nick show starring the obnoxious Fred. I don't care what his real name is, he's Fred. Marvin. Okay, I have yet to see it, unless I'm babysitting, which could happen. I am never going to see it. It is a complete ripoff of Mork and Mindy. Starring, Robin Williams thing. Okay. So, hell, spin-offs are a ripoff of something. So, yes, it's a ripoff. But because no one is original anymore. I don't think that the makers of Avatar sat down and thought, hey, let's rip off Pokemon. It might have happened, but I don't think so. Okay, there's another one that is very far out there, but it's basically that memes influenced the election. Barack Obama, that meme? Okay. When you defeat Brock at the Pewter City Gym, he gives you Bide, which is TM08. Okay? Brock, Bide, TM08. Now, Barack and Biden won the election in '08. Now, there's really not a way to prove this, but personally, I just think people are reading into things too much, but it is cool to think about. Okay. If you take a Pokeball, take Haunter's eyes, put it on said Pokeball, you essentially have a Voltorb. The theory behind this is when Haunter possessed Voltorb, he became trapped. Thus, there is no button. And he explodes because he's angry and cannot get out. Okay, I'm gonna say no for two reasons. One, if you look at Haunter's eyes, they are very simple. It could be that their simple eyes doesn't take that long to make. So they're kind of like tracked eyes, you know, everything looks the same. Second, the first time he exploded, he would have essentially been able to get out. Because for a brief second, Voltorb would have been no more. I mean, we are talking minuscule, but it's there. So, that's really all I could find that's interesting. Some of them are just either lame or really out there. So, I'm sure at some point I will come across more. We'll see. So, for now, bye.